Hey, so today I'm going to be talking about the new Alex Garland film called Warfare. And this film is co directed with Ray Mendoza, who was a technical advisor on Civil War and told Alex Garland the story of a raid on a house that he was a part of that incapacitated his army buddy. And I guess Alex Garland was inspired to make a film, and here we are. So my favorite part of this movie is how they got every British white boy of the month to be in it, and even like Charles Melton as well. Like, one of the most stacked male casts in a while. You have Joseph Quinn, like I just said, Charles Melton, Will Poulter, Michael Gandolfini, DeFaro from Reservation Dogs, who is playing Ray Mendoza. Now, the tagline of this film is everything is based on memory. And what that means is every single aspect of this film is based on a first-hand account of the incident that it's based on. And I have to say, that makes for some really intriguing story decisions that they decide to make here. One criticism that was also lauded at Civil War is that it presented you with a lot of political ideas, but didn't really take a side in, like, the fight, I guess. I don't know. This movie does a similar thing. I've read reviews saying this movie's anti-war, and I have to say, like, what movie did you see? Because this is not anti-war at all. In fact, like, it ends with, like, a veteran's hotline title card. And yeah, I don't know, man. This is a weird one. I can't even say I liked it. Listen, I'm just going to start off. I say start off. I've been talking for 2.5 minutes. I'm going to start off by just saying this is probably the best film I've seen this year. It's also the scariest movie I have seen in quite some time. I would honestly put this in the horror genre, for real. Like, the sound of Joseph Quinn's screams will stay with me for a very long time. Just the screams of pure horror coming out of that man was terrifying, man. This movie is like, I don't know. Like, I can't positively be like, this is a good movie, and I really liked it. Because, like, it is absolute hell to watch this. And I think that may have been the point. And if that was the point, they did an incredible job. But I don't know. I'm really mixed on this one. I love how I say I'm mixed, but, like, my rating on Letterboxd is 4.5 out of 5. I just want to point that out for everybody. If I were to say, like, all the performances in this are absolutely perfect. If I had any issue with the actual film, it's just that it doesn't, like, take a stance either way. It just kind of presents you. Like I said, it does the same thing that Civil War does, where it presents you with these images, and I'm not saying that I want to be, like, dumbed down. I just take no statement or, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck they were doing here. This is just me for 4 minutes just crashing out, because this, like, as an audio-visual experience, this is one of the best movies I've seen in quite a long time. I think anybody who was interested in it should check it out. If you are against the politics of this film, seeing the film in context, you won't like it. If you're going into it thinking that you're not going to like it just because of its politics, then you won't like this, because there isn't a scene where like Ray Mendoza drops his gun and is like, holy shit. Like, there's none of that. This is just what happened in that like period of them being stuck in that house, and literally it ends when they leave. It starts when they get there and it ends when they leave. There is nothing else, and that is probably the only critique I have of this film, is that there's nothing like that whole everything is based on memory. It would have been like interesting for them to actually take a side and whatnot. I've said the same thing like twice. Anyway, I like I I say that criticism, but I also am saying that I liked this movie. I really did. I thought that in regards to cinematography and sound and performances, like I said, are just, everything is pitch perfect, and it is one of the best audio visual experiences I've had at the movies in quite some time. Alex Garland doesn't miss, if I'm being honest with you, other than my couple like qualms, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably see this at least one more time in the theater. Maybe I'll do another video and I'll have completely flip-flopped on it. Who knows? But this is my ramblings coming out of the theater. So, I will say this. I saw this movie with my grandfather, and he really enjoyed it. So all the people that are looking for a movie to take their boomer family members to, take them to this one. Don't take them to see The Amateur, which is quite poor. This movie, this is probably, like I said, I've said it a few times in this review, but this is probably the best film I've seen this year. One performance I kind of want to talk about is DeFaro, who plays Ray Mendoza, and he's almost kind of like the emotional center of this movie, and he does an incredible job. Him and Cosmo Jarvis. Cosmo Jarvis, I haven't seen Shogun, but Cosmo Jarvis is like that motherfucker. For real. He is incredible in this. Everybody in this, and I've said it already, but like Charles Melton, Will Poulter, everybody's great in this. It's awesome. Well, it's I really think that if you are a fan of Alex Garland and you are looking forward to this film, still go see it. If you are not a fan of the way this movie stands politically, it's not, obviously, you're not going to like it. So why would you waste your time? But I'm going to give this movie 4.5 out of 5 on my rating scale. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for listening to me ramble about this film, and toodles.